Hello everybody, it is MsGryff, but feel free to call me Sarah, and I'm back with another build. And as you can tell by the title, we are doing a house, but every room is a different Halloween movie, and by no means is original. Obviously, people like Sid Mac, Vixella, Dr. Gluen have done it, so like definitely not original, but I thought it would be so much fun. And I just want to I want to do something spooky, okay? Like college has been like, I haven't been able to do a lot of videos, so I just want to do one spooky video. I have like a few more planned, but they're not entirely like spooky season, just kind of aligned with the new pack kind of theme, so it's not entirely out of place. But as you see, this is, I did just some preliminary work because I knew this was going to take me a while, but the outer house is based off of the Addams Family live action version from the 90s, and I did terrain like tools. So we got like a lot of hills. I have not done any landscaping, that will come later. I've done some like semi pre-planning inside. That's it though. And this, I'm sorry if this roof kind of like looks a little crazy. I had to do it in a lot of parts because this roof, I cannot remember the roof style that this is called. I've written it down before when I did my Barbie Parisian bakery. So let me go see what the roof style is called. It's mansard roofs. Mansard roofs? Yes, mansard roofs. And we can't really do that very easily in The Sims, so this is kind of the best we got. So it looks a little weird from up top, but you know what? We're just not gonna look at it from there. But this house is actually just a white house. Kind of has like it's kind of ruined, so I want to get some rustic planks. We have these from Horse Ranch. Like, it's kind of the right vibes, but I don't think that's quite what I want. So maybe some paneling. Oh wait, okay, hold on. What about these from Werewolves? Actually, that kind of works. And it's pretty much just this color all the way around. But yes, there's no windows on the back. I might change that later, I don't really know. Cause I did, yeah, again, kind of looks at the inside, not going by any floor plan or anything like that. It's like we're just doing, like I said, we're just doing Halloween movies, but what I kind of have planned outside, these topiaries are just here, because I want the landscaping to be very much Edward Scissorhands kind of inspired. So I just brought up all the animal topiaries. They're not all going to be here, though I do think it's kind of fun, just kind of lined here, so we might keep that. Here we have a seance table. This is kind of going to the animated Addams Family movie, when Morticia is talking to her mother, so that's just kind of what I wanted to put there. Here we have a cute little graveyard. This is kind of the idea in wishing well. So we have a shark pond over here, and like I thought to like maybe do a pool, but I think this is just kind of more Addams Family and like more Halloween vibes, because and Wednesday, I do believe it's Wednesday, Addams puts piranhas in the pool because people were picking on her brother, and that was just kind of the vibe. But there is actually like, it has a green door in the live action, and we have the greenhouse going here. But yeah, that's just kind of the outside that we have. Let's kind of get started with this room here, which is the kitchen. And this kitchen is going to be based off Practical Magic, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's just, I love it so much. I love the kitchen, I love all the vibes. Like, it is, honestly, just kind of, I love it, and it's like very realistic, when it comes to, like real life magic practicing kind of moment. is what it reminds me of. But the kitchen does have like a warm tile all the way across, and this is kind of similar to it, honestly. But my thing is, it also in the movie has wallpaper at the top, so I kind of want to combine these two high school years tiles, and I think it just kind of encompasses it very well. So that's kind of what we're gonna do, and this back here, I'm leaving it for the stove, because in the movie there's like a kitchen hutch kind of thing with like the stove inside, and honestly it's so fun. Absolutely love it. I would love to have one like that in real life, or just something like that. And there's not windows in the movies, but on this house there are windows, so we're just gonna vibe with it. Just kind of what we're gonna go with. And let's just do this really nice one from Growing Together, and I think, do we have an all white? We do. That is perfect, because most of the counters are white, and this also has a sink basin, which is fan-freaking-tastic, because like on the other side of the room there is just a separate sink area, so that's what we're gonna do over here as just kind of an homage to it. Because again, this is not the perfect layout by any means, but we're just gonna try to get as close as we can and do vibes. So like realistically the sink would go like right here, but we won't do that. We'll just keep that there. But we could do like, I can imagine like a refrigerator hutch, honestly. So but yes, this is just like peak 90s kind of writing on the like kind of a cult train, and like something, another movie I was looking at some was The Craft, one of, again, that's another really good movie, but just I couldn't, like, there wasn't any rooms in particular that I could do or anything like that, so a little disappointing in that regards, but it's okay. Oh, there's this actual hutch here from Cottage Living that I think will go good. And we'll do it in a cream color, but I have used a combination of the For Rent cabinets and this one from the Country Kitchen stuff. That's kind of what we got going on. Now we very much need lighting still, so let's go ahead and get that done. We could just go with this one from Growing Together. It kind of fits the vibe. I like it a lot. It's very warm. So with this over here, I feel like I just need to arch it, honestly, to kind of get the correct like closed in vibe. So let's just go ahead and do that. Do you get it? You see that? Oh, that is, I'm enjoying the vibe, Alright, and now we just need to get kind of like a bar height breakfast table kind of thing. So it's not formal dining, but it is a dining table basically. So there's pretty much just kind of like seating on one side, kind of, or like even a bench there. If we could have bench seating in the Sims 4 on tables, I would be so happy. But I think doing just one-sided seating definitely kind of sells the correct. It's not a formal dining table, but it is just like a breakfast nook. Like this here is actually really good. And I kind of like it. I kind of like this. Oh my god, this is giving me like wooden, like, oh, this is giving me, okay, sorry. This is making me extremely happy. Because I would actually love to have a kitchen like this. Oh, alright. Time to decorate, clutter it up, everything. Make it so cozy and so witchy. Oh, this picture from the artist studio kit is kind of perfect. I love it. Definitely need to get a motor and pestle up in here. We're gonna put a cook. We're gonna put this here because we can pretend it's the spell book. I think that's like kind of. I was like wanting to do something like that, and I'm glad I found this. Though we could get something from vampires as well, and like just make it like this right here. Make sure this is the one at the end of the table. That might be more iconic. So I'm gonna size it down and lift it up like this, and that's just kind of like the perfect duo. Yes. Oh wait, we need to get one of these for sure, because then we can pretend that the tequila and all of that stuff, midnight margarita stuff, is set up in here. That was kind of fun. Ooh, what if we just did the lid on top, actually? It kind of brings it kind of together, makes it look less sterile over here, even though it doesn't really look sterile, but you get what I mean. This vase from also the Artist Loft kit is perfect with the fallen petals, and yes, that's perfect. If you know, you know. Oh my god, beautiful, fantastic. She is everything. She is beauty. She is grace. And I think she's kind of doing some sapling starts on the table. Also makes sense as well. We have to get a broom. That is very, very important. Last and final touches, we hands down need a mug because this needs to be thrown in the sink after all. I shouldn't like be as obsessed with like dirty dishes in the sink as I should be, but like the realism in it, living for it. Okay, yes, this actually makes me a lot happier, kind of going to this more muted and neutral swatch. It fits in a lot more, and I'm so happy that the cabinets matched still too. Like, if you didn't know the game, you couldn't tell. So that's just actually so fantastic. Oh, the only thing is there's a sink here, which, honestly, it's okay. Alright, and in our cozy practical magic kitchen, we can definitely say always throw spilt salt over your shoulder, keep rosemary by the garden gate, plant lavender for good luck, and fall in love whenever you can. Now, in practical magic fashion, we are moving over to this greenhouse observatory, but in this case we are doing it in the style of the Addams family in Reticia's greenhouse, where she cuts the roses off her basically cuts the roses off of her stems, and talks to her Venus flytraps and all of the such. And I got a little bit going on just again to give us our step, like just make things a little quicker for us. But we definitely need to get some brick up in here, and maybe we can go with this vampires and get some match these romantic garden windows. At least I think they are romantic garden off the top of my head. I could be incredibly wrong. No, I am incredibly right. But I'm like actually using a lot of romantic garden as far as like the scenery and stuff. But I did get these two like mossy stone benches that I thought would be pretty cool to have in here. And this is a greenhouse, but all full of dead plants primarily. So I also got all of these like overgrown and dead vines to use in combination with some of these green ones. So now that we got the walls covered in thorns, vines, and all of that, I'm going to take this wall planter from werewolves and going to kind of make it like it is housing these, or like kind of bordering the stone benches here. It is basically just holding this planter that we will house very shortly. But before we do that, we need to get some other planters in here, of course. Now let's get some fun plants that are kind of out there, otherworldly kind of vibe that we have in The Sims, just to, you know, get the vibe of this greenhouse going. But we of course need a rose bush for Morticia to prune away. Now we're also gonna bust into vampires because we need to get some cobwebs in here. Oh, we should definitely get like something for the tiny plants to sit on top of. I use this bird bath, could be fun, especially if we size this down and raise it up and put it inside the bird bath. Creative, I know. Alright, let's get the greenhouse haven kit table up here, and it'll be perfect to hold all of our more mysterious looking occult plants basically up here. Like we're working on potting them and rehoming them, kind of thing. Let's just get a lot of that going on. Now for this empty pot in between, I am wanting to get a cow plant. I know, shocker. But yes, let's get that going. Yeah, someone actually does have a dead cow plant. That is exactly kind of what I wanted. Like, I didn't know I wanted it, and I probably thought I wanted it at some point, but it's here. They are here. And we need to get a couple of lights, and I think I want to get like a torches, because you know, the Addams family very much welcomes death, and I think having a flammable room full of flammable plants is perfect for this. Oh my gosh, wait, there's also those. We're not gonna do that though. We won't do that. I'm gonna use these vintage glamour curtains here. And I think that's like just a good kind of way to cover up more of the white and get it more Addams family vibe. But yes, here is our Addams family, not gallery, but a greenhouse. Absolutely love it. Not really functional, but it's okay. We're here for the butts. Honestly, wait, hold on. I think I need to make this floor darker. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Very pretty. I love it. Alright, we are on to the dining room. And for the dining room, we are going with the movie Beetlejuice. Oh, I love Beetlejuice so freaking much. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. I watched this movie so much growing up. Like, I watched it almost as much as I watched Ghostbusters, and I broke the Ghostbusters disc. So, I love it. The new movie was so amazing. I absolutely loved it. I was here for like every minute of it. I think it was fantastic. I think it was like a perfect blend of new and old Tim Burton, and I think it was just kind of fantastic. And Winona Ryder and Jenna Ortega's just overall like chemistry worked so well. They were such good. They were such a good casting. It was hilarious. It was goofy, but absolutely beautiful. Love it so freaking much. But we are doing the first Beetlejuice movie, and we are doing the dining room. So I'm trying to find this like a nice steely kind of stone, and this is a post renovation, obviously, where they have the little dance party. Might keep it there, might not. We shall see. But we also got to get so this little casing here is where I'm going to put the stone sculptures is kind of what I was thinking, and we don't really have much like stone sculptures in The Sims, so I'm not too sure what I will do. We shall see, but I do think I can find a wallpaper similar to what is going on in the background. It's kind of like there's lights on them going down, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna use these city living lights just to kind of mimic it, I guess, because I can't find anything I'm like looking for. I don't know why I think there's something in The Sims that's similar to it, but we'll just go with this. Okay, yeah, I've been searching for way too long and can't find anything, so we're gonna move on. But we do, like, it's a stone dining table. I don't think we have anything like that other than benches in The Sims. So let's see if I can find something. Okay, I'm just gonna use these coffee tables basically and hope for the best. Because I know we should have similar chairs. So this won't be functional at all. Go figure. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it, okay? Okay, this is probably gonna be the hardest room out of all of them, because it is just so obscure and I don't have anything that is like similar, but I want just really like tall backs of the chairs, and I can't like find what I'm looking for, and like they do have pelts, so I pulled this one out for the animal pelt from Horse Ranch, but there's also these which like kind of work if playing to the modern vibe. So this is kind of hard. This is like really hard to find stuff. Honestly, the Super Modern Seasons chair I might actually go with, because I think it gives the most vibes, like most accurate vibes. I'm hoping. But that's just kind of, this is, yeah, it's just the closest I can get to vibes, and you know, it's not functional, so vibes are okay. What could be a cool detail is to pull out one of these chairs on the end, and it is Lydia scooting back after the, like, before all the cocktail stuff happens, you know? So that's kind of a good homage, I suppose. But let's put in these sculptures. Let's see if we can find some really wacky stone sculptures. Here we go, I found some really obscure sculptures. And like also just kind of combining some stuff. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do. There we go, there's her sculptures. I wonder if maybe I should get, like, maybe I can find a pelt kind of rug. There's probably not a rug under this table, but I kind of just want to pay homage to the pelt chairs in a way, and if I can get some, like, more white and black in it to, you know, really mimic the movie, I want to try and do that. Here, I think this one is pretty good, from the Industrial Loft Kit. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty good. We do have another Beetlejuice room. This one was kind of a dud. I know, it upsets me as well. Well, I guess I can also just get the ice bucket. Okay, here's our very poorly done Beetlejuice room. That's just gonna become a bathroom later on. So let's just move on to our next room. Now here, to the left of our entrance, we have a library study kind of area. And what I'm wanting to do with this area is combine the other Father's music room with, like, Haunted Mansion library. You see what I mean? So we need to find a just kind of simple gray wallpaper which shouldn't be too hard. This one's actually kind of perfect. But no, we have the piano here. So we need to get other music instruments as well. Let's see. I want to get violin, and I wonder if it would look kind of crazy sized up and mimic a cello. This light here works, so I'm just gonna put it over the piano. We need like a record player, not a record, like a table, like a fancy table with a record player on top. Honestly, these legs are pretty similar, so I think we'll go with this one, and I think we can get it to the wood to match just enough, and it'll be covered with the music machine anyway. I don't know why I can't think of like proper wording right now, but I can't. And there's a little bit of green in the other father's music room, so why don't we just make it a green thing? Why not? That seems like fun. I need to get a round yellow carpet, and honestly the jute one, cats and dogs, might work perfectly, and it definitely does. That's like really big, but like the small size don't make me happy. I think that's okay. Okay, so we have these like high school year record decorations, and that's what we're gonna use on the walls, because I don't like, of course I don't have like a great pack or anything right now like that. And this is the closest thing we got to like music clutter. I pulled some things out, so these could be like CDs stacked on top of each other. Use your imagination, alright. And this was supposed to be like a record holder display, but there are boxes in like kind of colors, and they kind of wind up, so I'll get that going as well. But I just wanted to go through high school years posters, because I know there's quite a bit with vinyls, and any of these cube shelves would be perfect to just kind of wrap around the wall here. I think that'll just, yeah, again, just kind of perfect to wrap it around. So let me find one that I like. Right, there we go. Now I'm getting that wackiness I want. Alright, so let's just literally just shove the boxes with a few decorations. Alright, we're getting our wackiness. Loving it. Now I just want to hide like a knitting bag behind the piano, because I think that's just kind of funny and kind of yeah, it's just funny. Probably not that funny, but you know, you watch the movie, you know. But we need, let's just get a yellow chair as well. We'll actually put the yellow chair in this corner and put the cello by the door, but the yellow chair can kind of go with the haunted mansion as well. So let me just get a nice comfy yellow chair. It reminds me of this one from Cats and Dogs, so I think we'll go with this one because it's also cozy. It has the pop of color, so it kind of adds to the quirkiness, you know. But now we are on to the library, the haunted mansion library. So this is kind of what I've got going on, just kind of deciding what bookcase to use. But I want to use the book nook in tandem with it, so the swatches have to match. But it does not look like that's what's gonna happen, which is upsetting. But hold on, let's see, what do we have that matches shelves? Okay, maybe I can just like swatch stuff on this. I'm just overcomplicating it for myself, because that is entirely possible. Yep, just overcomplicating it. But I want to get like these spooky-ish lights that give off this yellow glow. So like the salt lamp, and yeah, these again are supposed to like mimic heads, mimic the head kind of thing. So I probably will stick a few actual like bust statues in it, but for the most part I just want it to be lighting and vibes. Like a bit of coast gnome down there. That could be fun. A nice little board. Oh, we definitely need a crystal ball. That is a must. Alright, so there's a haunted mansion library. It's really just kind of inspired. So this is kind of a mismatch office, but very kooky, very fun. I like it. Next we have the living room over here, and this is going to be an Edward Scissorhands inspired room. That's annoying, though it kind of works with the Art Deco, so I'm gonna leave it. Why not? I don't feel like fixing it really, so that's kind of whatever. But we need an ugly green shaggy carpet. Okay, this is kind of the closest I can get, really. So that's what we're gonna go with. Now we really just need a nice white paint. And Edward Scissorhands is very much set in like 60s mod kind of way, and it was really just, oh my god, the color theory of this movie was just spot on. I loved it, absolutely loved it. But we need a gross little brown velvet sofa. That honestly is perfect. From Discover University. It is the actual perfect vibe. Now we must get some end tables. Now we need lamps, but really tall lamps. So let's see if we can get tall table lamps. Forget what I said. We're just going back to these and sizing them up. Why not? It's a fantastical movie. We're just gonna go with it, okay? Oh, that probably sounded really aggressive. Alright, let's get a coffee table. I wish we had a glass coffee table that was like wood just underneath it. Like flat underneath it. I have no idea if that makes any sense what I'm saying, but like we have this, but just like imagine glass or wood underneath the glass kind of thing. Alright, now if I had treasure basement kit, I would have the literal perfect TV for this, but I don't, so we're just gonna roll with what I have. Honestly might go into debug and get the one from Eco Lifestyle, but I will hold off on it first. So let's just kind of get this. I think it's like a starburst mirror or starburst something, and I know we do have something like that in the game, so that is what I will get. Here we go. I was thinking of the clock. I knew it was like a clock. And get it basically in kind of like a wood color like this, I think is good. And then there's also in this like reference photo, there's a crib portable thing, and these travel cribs. So I'm gonna put that here. Alright, I've got debug pulled up, and then we got this TV here. I'm gonna size it up, and it's basically perfect. I will change the lighting to something a little warm if I remember. And honestly, we can kind of give that illusion with a more cream wall paint. Alright, so here is our Edward Scissorhands living room. Very simple. Alright, now these should go a lot quicker. They are bedrooms, and I do have them like color coded right now. But let's start with the smallest one, and this is going to be Corpse Bride. And we are mimicking Victor's bedroom because it's simple, it's sleek, and I feel like we have the most stuff to fit it. So let's just go. I just put the blue flooring here, so I knew it was Victor. As you maybe you've kind of picked up on a lot of Tim Burton movies. Was not intentional. He just, yeah, I've just watched a lot of Tim Burton movies. Probably my favorite director, maybe. But we'll go with this desk here from Discovered University. This base game one is also good. We'll go with the base game one first. Actually, so we'll go with that, and maybe we should fix the flooring. So we need kind of a gray, and I've just been going in with my favorite flooring in most of these rooms, which is the spooky day stuff flooring, and you know, it does fit. This door obviously is not here in the movie, but I gotta put a bathroom in the house in order for them to be functional. But we very much need just some gray wallpaper again. And the vampires kind of come in handy. Like, they're actually pretty darn there. Oh my god, it looks like a gray and white movie. It's perfect. Alright, so we need a bed, and I was just intending on doing a single bed instead of a double bed. But basically, metal frame, gray bedding, looky there. It's right there. That is base game as well. This one could also be used. Actually, I do kind of like that because it does kind of give a more Victorian look, rather than the kind of modern, or I guess as modern as you can get. Do we do the fully bright or the fully? I think we'll go with the fully bright, honestly. So as far as chairs, it's really just a really skinny stool. Like, this here is kind of perfect. Something else that is in here is actually a globe, and I think, like, when I first saw it, I was like, we got a globe bar. Like, the bar doesn't really fit like Victor Vine, but we have a globe in the Sims 4. Of course we gotta put it in, you know? We have a lot of like butterfly going on, so maybe I can find some good stuff in decorations. And I am probably just gonna do the color based off the inside of the room, just to make me happy. Because if it feels like I'm being transported into a black and white movie, hands down we're doing it. There's a table like up against the wall in the room that is just kind of like a half hallway table. I don't know if that makes any sense, so I'll just kind of get something similar to it that I can for a bedside table. We could put a collection of sketchbooks somewhere, like maybe on the floor or something. I think that's kind of a just a nice little detail down there. We could also get this hand that kind of alludes, you know, to the whole storyline and all of that, but it also kind of makes sense to, like, as an artist, like, reference. So that's kind of cute there. There we go. We can get some sketches on there. Here we go. We have like an informational plaque. That's perfect. Butterfly. Oh, and you can have like a picture of Emily in here. That's super sweet. Get a journal in here, and let's go ahead and give put an easel in here because, you know, it fills up the space over here for one. And it adds some like activity into the house. And there we go. Here's Victor's bedroom from The Corpse Bride, one of my favorite movies. Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, perfect pair, and you know there is a reason that they are in like every Tim Burton movie. But this is so sweet, and I love just like if you go down in here, you're just freaking ported. Oh my god, wait, this is such a screenshot moment. Hold on. Let's do another simple one, and here's our second Beetlejuice room. And I need to fix those. Now we have Lydia Dietz's bedroom. Super fun. We got a green floor going on, and we need to find like a maroony wallpaper that kind of has like a floral thing going on. So my first thought was paranormal, because we got that maroon color there. Okay, so this love struck color is perfect. Now for a nice bed, we need to go into the corner, and it is really just like everything in her room is monochromatic besides like the floor, so that's just kind of makes it, well, it might make it a little harder, but you know, we know what we're looking for. Here we go. This one from Horse Ranch isn't bad, and it's like a lot less feminine than the one from whatchamacallit. So I think I like it. But something very identifiable about this is there is a lamp right behind her bed, and it's like kind of one of these lamps, but it's multiple. Like if you you know the rainbow lamp, the rainbow lamp. If you've had a rainbow lamp, then you got the vibe. And now I really hope there are some matching maroon curtains, because that is what I need. But you know these beaded ones? I know it's like not accurate to the movie, but like I just kind of want to use them now that I saw them. I always have the hardest time finding this dream home decorator stuff. Like, it's so freaking annoying how long it takes me. I literally just have to search by like dream home decorator each time, and I feel like a fake fan. No, I'm just kidding. Well, it is annoying, but the fake fan thing, I'm kidding, yeah. So over here is where she is waiting her suicide note, basically. And it is a vanity, but we don't have like a lot of vanities in The Sims 4 that would match it well. Like match the vibe well, I should say. Because it, oh dude, it's so gorgeous. It's very ornate. It mimics kind of drapery. And we just don't have a lot of vanities like that. So I'm going to try and DIY it kind of vibe. So basically get a desk and a mirror on top of it. Okay, we can use this mirror if we're growing together, honestly. I think it works really well. But now we need to get some like candles and skulls kind of thing. These love struck candles are like literally everything. There's also I think that's a radiator, so we can actually put down a radiator. We also definitely need to get her camera. Okay, so I just went ahead and did this wallpaper on one half of the room and then this on the other, and this is kind of what we got going on. Now, you know, there is this door here that is supposed to be like a secret door into the attic, and we actually have like a town diorama, so that's just kind of what I wanted to put in here. So we're just gonna make this look like a dusty old attic, basically. Make it fun. Let's put a telescope back there, as well as this light, handiness table. You aren't gonna be able to use it at all, but I like what I'm picturing in my head is this is what. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Alan, maybe? I don't remember, honestly. Off the top of my head. But the husband, the dead one, the ghost, like, worked on the little, thingy, you know? That's just kind of the vibe. We got, like, classified files, like, handbook of the recently deceased kind of thing. There we go. Nice neon sign with an arrow. And then my last thought is to get a TV in here. Because which is where they see like the Beetlejuice ad. And looky there, we have our attic. Alright, so we got most of the bedroom's done. Now we just have one left to do, but I need a break, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright everyone, we are on to our final room, and this is another Coraline inspired room, and we are making Coraline's bedroom and the other side kind of thing. It's been a long day. It is the next day, by the way. It's been a long day, so I might be a little groggy, but you know, what can you do? Now Coraline has a canopy bed, and we do have a few in The Sims, but we also have some, whatchamacallit, like covers that came with Love Struck. So that is also an option. That's probably like as close as we're gonna get. Now to find the Love Struck canopy. The canopy dreams in white right over the bed. And that's perfect. And this is all like very dollhouse like furniture, so that's what we're gonna go with. This cottage living vanity here with the mirror is actually kind of perfect. So glad that I like remembered that that was a thing. Now we can just make this like a kid's room with a toy box, because we do have a trunk kind of looking toy box from Parenthood, and we got that perfect kind of brown and gold color right here. That's actually perfect, and you know, obviously it can't be the exact same layout as the room, because it just like wouldn't be, well, maybe we could. I don't know if your Sims can fit down there, but we can definitely just go ahead and put it there. Though that Parenthood one kind of fits really well in here, so I kind of like it. I think we'll do that. But going back to the kids' room, we need to get the star thing. It'd be cool if we got more mobiles like this. That would be so cool. Now this corner here is like a reading nook, and we need to get some sheer curtains to kind of frame it. These growing together ones aren't like sheer, but they are a lot of fun. And I think they like go with, you know, kind of just the whimsical vibe of Coraline, so I think we'll go with this. But now we need some purple walls. We need better purple things, it seems, because like all of the stuff that we do have just isn't good. Like, it's not the right kind of purple, and we don't have like a lot of like variation, if that makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, this absolutely beautiful, but like there's so many shades of purple and they're not in the game. It's making me upset. Like, I'm seriously might have to just use this same one, but we need a plush carpet, and since that's like kind of flammable, and just in case anyone does want to like play with this house, we will put down the plush carpet here. Now this is supposed to be like a reading nook, so let's go ahead and do that, or like a window seat kind of thing. I'm just gonna make it a reading nook because I want to. Okay, now for fun over here, since this is the reading nook, I'm wondering if we do like a dark blue sky with stars like this, because I think that's just kind of fun and adds like a little pop of color. And then what I'm wanting to get is the Love Struck stars. How fun is that? Oh my god, I would have loved this as a kid. Alright, and now we just need to get a couple of snow globes from City Living. So as I was like looking for decorations, I found this spider here, and I thought it'd be hilarious if we put one in the Coraline bathroom, or like the bathroom attached to Coraline, just for like, you know, the other mother spider vibes. And we'll also put a web. Alright everybody, I finished the Halloween movie house. Absolutely love how it turned out. I need to change those stairs. Of course I forgot something, but I went ahead and did landscaping. So let's just do a nice little recap and a tour. So we come up and we have this like nice manicured area. Got the Edward Scissorhands thing going on. And then we have this seance circle area to call back to the Addams Family animated. Here is what I ended up doing with the graveyard. I put some like tomes back here, specifically like Necrocall and Prompt Resurrection Tome. Just as a nice little thing, like notebook here, a bag of cash, a cow plant skull, that kind of thing. Love it. And I have different like creature graves though, so we have like the mermaid here, werewolf, vampire, you know, the Addams Sim, they are all types. So that was kind of that. Oh, and I did put a nice little romance spot in the cemetery. Candlelight, we got the bear rug and a nice rose on top. Did a lot of debug landscaping. Over here we have like a more dead, quote unquote, landscaping side, and I also wanted to include like a tiny little vineyard, but we have fallen logs, like lamp fallen down. A lot of fun to debug. Go up and to the right here we have a nice little pathway to our pond of piranhas. I put a sunken treasure chest here just because I thought that was fun. And then another nice little bench area, again with a manicure to kind of hedged there. And this is lined with like supposed to be like roses and thorns kind of vibe, like got that romance going on. This sculpture here with another rose on it. Here's what we got going on outside now. So we go into the house. We have this nice little entrance area. It's just simple seating area. To the right, we have our practical magic kitchen, which I absolutely love. Beautiful. And then we come in here and we have our nice Morticia Addams greenhouse with our cow plant skull. Absolutely beautiful. We have our not functional whatsoever Beetlejuice dining room. Here's just a quick little bathroom I did for Beetlejuice. Now to the left of the stairs we have the Haunted Mansion mixed with the other father from Coraline's music study. Then we have this really bland Edward Scissorhands living room. I did the best I could. And then going upstairs, in the center here, I went ahead and just did like a spellcaster kind of room. You know, just to fill up the space. Now if we go here, we have our Victor's bedroom for the Corpse Bride. Absolutely love how this room turned out. This and the Practical Magic Kitchen, probably my favorite. Absolutely love it. And then the bathroom there. Now if we go over here, we have Lydia Dietz's bedroom from the first Beetlejuice movie. Super fun. And then we have a nice little attic with a town model, of course. And then our last room here is Coraline, and I don't know if it gives off Coraline vibes entirely, but I tried. And something fun about this room is I put the sky on it. I just thought it'd be like a nice little mod kind of thing. Super cute. I love this little book nook. And then a really fun bathroom. I did want to show this bathroom off. It's just kind of fun. But that is the Halloween house. This build took me so freaking long, and it's gonna take me so long to edit. So please, 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 if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe, do all that, leave a comment, please share. I would very much appreciate it. And I really hope you are having a fantastic day, and I hope you continue to do so for Halloween.